is up, XRP family? How are you guys doing today? I hope very good, considering all the good news that we have seen in the last few hours, really. Looks like we have had some pretty big jumps for XRP. It's, exciting, very, very exciting, guys. Let's go ahead and take a look at the current XRP price. We are sitting at 36 cents. We haven't seen this in some time. It's definitely a welcome break from, what we've been dealing with. Excuse me. So let's just get into it. Here, Ripple reveals successful XRP pilot program with banks around the world. Now, yeah, we have been knowing this. We know that they've been testing XRP with banks, from Mexico to Canada to India and all that. But the fact that it's, this information is coming out, they're putting articles out about it. Of course, we're going to start seeing the price go back up. I think it can be said that we are done with all that negative price action and all that stuff. I think we're done with that. I think we're on our way up. This is the beginnings of it. I believe that, this is just the preliminaries before we really start to see some big action, and then eventually, hopefully, a bull run that will take us to brand new heights. So this article here, I'll put it in the description. This time I'll actually do it. And you know what? I'll go ahead and go over it. Go ahead and get my throat clear here. Ripple says a successful pilot of XRP with a dozen banks across the globe led to the creation of its XRP-powered payment solution, XRapid. Sagar Sarbhai, Ripple's head of regulatory relations for Asia Pacific and the Middle East, recently joined a panel at the FinTech Abu Dhabi 2018 conference. There he revealed the origins of XRP. Ripple gave XRP to 12 banks for internal testing in 2016. These 12 banks were based across regions throughout the globe, and they did not have profound relationships with each other. What we did was gave these 12 banks some XRP and asked them to settle within themselves, and it worked beautifully. But then they came back and said, you know what, this works beautifully, and we would love to adopt it, but we cannot. And precisely for that exact reason you mentioned about capital requirements, regulatory uncertainty, and so on. So they said that A, it's volatile, B, there are a set of regulations. There are no set of regulations, so we cannot hold these assets in our books. So we actually went back to the drawing board and said, how do we change this? Which is why we came up with this product called XRapid. Wow, I didn't I've never read anything that goes into the actual reason for the creation of XRapid. Very interesting. And I'm sure I have not watched this video. I'm sure it goes more into depth, either that or he's just saying exactly that. So to move on, the adoption of XRapid, which utilizes XRP to increase the speed and liquidity of cross-border transactions, is a topic of intense interest in the Ripple community. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse has said that he expects banks will implement XRapid by the end of this year and hopes dozens will be on board by the end of next year. I think as we do things that enhance the utility of XRP, we'll continue to see that ecosystem grow and be healthier and healthier. I've publicly stated by the end of this year I have every confidence that major banks will use XRapid as a liquidity tool by the end of this year. By the end of next year, I would certainly hope that we would see an order of magnitude dozens. So, we know, we've heard this, he actually said that some time ago, which is, we're all hanging on to that. We know that's absolutely true. It's just a matter of XRP getting out there, getting announced, everything's in place. There are just a few more steps that need to happen before everything is launched completely and banks are actually able to use it. Really, I kind of feel like the only thing that we as a family are waiting on is for the SEC to come out publicly say that XRP is not a security. I think that would do a lot for XRP. It'll do a lot for the price. So, you know, I mean, and I'm sure that's coming in short order. We do have to continually be patient to wait for the gains that we're actually looking for. So to move on here, XRP extends gains as anticipation fuels rally. So yeah, we've seen XRP actually go up quite a bit here. It's gone up. I think the high was at 37 cents here over the last few hours, and it's, you know, it's going to continue to do that. I feel like, you know, I'm pretty sure that as we move on, get closer to this, you know, to the beginning of the month, into the fourth quarter, we're going to start seeing the price continually go up. I think that is something we can expect. You know, really at this point, I believe we're going to be at a, you know, in a mindset of, hey, you know, it needs to hurry up. But again, we have to be patient. We have to continually be diligent in our positions. No matter what happens, there's always, you know, guys, you got to remember, there's always a chance of something negative happening, some FUD, something happening to affect the price. So no matter what, you know, we've stuck with it this long. Make sure we see it through to the end, right? And that, what is that end? 589. No, hopefully 589. But whatever, you know, as we see the price increase in double digits, increase to dollars, tens of dollars, you know, hopefully, I mean, on up to $100, whatever it may be. We, you know, of course, we have no idea. But whatever that end price, or whatever that price that you have in your head where you're going to start cashing out, you know, hopefully we get to that point by the end of the year. Personally, you know, I want to see $20. I want to see $50. I mean, that would be absolutely wonderful. But, you know, that remains to be seen. So we'll just have to be patient and continue to do what we're doing, continue to tell people, and hopefully bless their lives with the ability to, you know, change their financial, you know, situation. So, you know, that's you know, it's just a wonderful thing. I'm really excited about the fact that, you know, we're starting to see some positive things for XRP. It seems as though the people or entities or organizations, whatever, that may have been manipulating the market, keeping the price down, I think they are done at this point, which is a great thing. So, you know, because we haven't, you know, despite all the good news that we've seen before, we have not seen XRP actually move up in price with any significance. So anyway, moving on, and this just continues on with the fact that XRP has increased in value. XRP jumps 14% following potential XRapid launch and new partnerships, which is absolutely wonderful. We know, again, that the price has increased. We know that we're waiting for this announcement that XRapid is live, and also the announcement of more partnerships. You know, we did get some announcements just over the last couple days that, you know, there's been some testing, there's been some, you know, some new partnerships and whatnot. I mean, a new partnership with, I think that it was like the 5th largest or something like that, one of the largest banks in the U.S. So, I mean, again, I mean, really good news. Excellent for us. I'm really excited for all of us. I'm really excited, you know, that we're like I said, seeing some positivity in, you know, in our coin. So let's go ahead and move on. Now, this right here is awesome. Just to see it as an article, Ripple XRP mega breakout about to happen, because what's going to happen here is all the people that maybe we're not sure about XRP, or, you know, maybe even a little negative towards XRP, hey, this will give them a very good reason to go ahead and invest in it, which is of course going to increase the price, but you know, also it's going to give them an opportunity again to take advantage of what's about to happen, because we all know that, XRP is really about to make some changes. The price is one thing, but the fact that the way money moves is going to be changed by Ripple XRP. That is big, guys. That is huge. I mean, just one coin, one company can make such a huge impact on the financial system. That is awesome stuff. So, guys, I really have to say, just be ready for whatever happens. Hopefully we're looking at a bull run very soon, before, of course, hopefully before the end of the year, hopefully before the end of October. That would be awesome. Excuse me. If it did come to the possibility or it happening, that it so happens we make it to 589, of course, that would be absolutely awesome. And as I always say, we don't know what we don't know. We don't know what XRP or we don't know what Ripple has going on in the background. We don't know what NDAs are in place. So I think I'm really sure we are going to start seeing some awesome news come out, and as we do, the price is just going to surge further upward. If you have 20,000 in XRP right now, and the price, and we get 10% of what Swift does in a day, in a year, I mean, guys, you're set. Personally, I wouldn't cash everything out myself. Do it in stages, because the price is inevitably going to continue to go up. So, it's not like you need a few $1 million in the bank right now. Like I said, I'm going to just cash it out as I need it, 1,000 here, 1,000 there, and see what happens. But, that's my strategy. So, guys, thank you for hanging out again. I really appreciate your time. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification. Come back and see me. That being said, this has been Mr. Free Coiner. Thank you guys for joining me, and God bless.